Okay, how you going, legends? Back again with another sesh down at the Stomping Grounds, Silverback Strength and Supplements Gym, Bendigo. Oh, tell you what, I've just done a whole bunch of rolling out on the glutes and they're feeling pretty fried, but definitely necessary. I've been having a little bit of sciatic pain down my left side, stemming down my SIJ joint, which is the kind of the top of the pelvis at the back where it connects to the base of the spine. Just, I don't know if I slept wrong or maybe I did something a bit stupid the other day, picking up something heavy, but it was a bit flared up. So it got stuck in with one of these bad boys. It's a sensory ball. If you guys ever have any interesting trigger points or knots or tight muscles, sometimes if you want to release them, this is one of the best things I've come across. This, a barbell, a foam roller, you know, a lot of things. You can even use a broomstick end if you want to dig in and you wedge it against like the bottom corner of a room or something. There's heaps of ways, but digging into a trigger point tends to help release it as long as you do it safely and smart. Maybe it's best if you get a remedial first so you know the feeling, and then you can do it to yourself. But this has been a bit of a lifesaver for me. I use it on my pecs, my back, all kinds of things. I usually lean against a wall or the floor when I use it, but I lay it on the ground and dug this in mainly to my glute medials because they seem to be extremely tight at the moment, and I think that's causing a lot of the immobility and that nerve pinching pain. So it does feel a fair bit better now. I still probably could do with a few more banded glute warm-up movements, but I did a few just then without the band. I just did some hip thrusts on the ground with body weight and some glute bridging, so hopefully they're feeling all right. I want to try and do some stiff-legged deadlifts today because I haven't done them in a bit, and I find that they've been fantastic when I do them. It's just my lower back being the way it is. I'm a bit like cautious, but I'm still going to give them a crack. I'll just make sure that I pyramid up nice and safely, making sure I listen to my body as I go. And then hopefully we can top out at 120 to 140 for a fair few good reps for maybe a fair few good working sets. Either way, guys, that's the compound of the day. I will be doing my isolates as well, trying to make sure I get those leg extensions and hamstring curls in, and then polish off on some carbs at the end, which I won't film, but I really need to start getting them in a little bit more. Either way, guys, that's the plan of attack today. Hopefully we can deliver on a good leg day. I definitely would love to put one of them on the board. Yeah, sorry for my absence yesterday. Usually I'm on point with these gym vlogs, but I had to skip out on gym yesterday spontaneously. It was just an interesting day, let's just put it at that. There were some things that I had to tend to that popped up which were unforeseen, more or less positive, but yeah, as the day, you know, as things can be, you've got positives and some weird stuff popping up that aren't necessarily negatives, but could be positives in the long run. I don't know. Either way, it was a hectic day. So that's why I didn't pop up yesterday, but let's get this leg session done. Smash it out, hopefully get a great stimulated day for the legs, and then we can push on to some upper body days. So let's get it done. Okay, just gonna smash out our standard little isolate warm up. Oh, let me jump down here. So I've decided to hit isolates first, guys. What I'm gonna do is hit the laying hamstring curl. If you've been watching, you guys know why I do that, but if not, I just think it's the best one to hit first out of the two. I'll then move over to the seated hamstring curl after I feel like my hamstrings have been activated. I'll do them one leg at a time on the laying, and then I'll go both legs at a time on the seated. Getting a good 4 working sets on the seated is the goal, and then we'll move across. So I could do a superset. Today, I don't feel like doing that. I want to kind of take my time on each muscle, on each exercise, and really execute them properly. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna smash the hamstrings, then we're gonna smash quads, and then we're gonna do, hopefully, stiff-legged deadlifts, or maybe pendulum squats. But in all honesty, you know, if my back's feeling not terrible, which it's actually feeling pretty good after that warm-up rollout with the sensory ball, I'll probably work my way up and do some really good sets on the stiff-legged deadlifts, and then we'll finish on some calves. You know, that's what we're looking at. Let's do it. So nothing too heavy on this one, guys. We're just gonna do 20 kilos and focus on one leg at a time, only for one set, just to stimulate each hamstring. Nice. So the right's feeling great, the left, I feel like I'm using my calf muscle a little bit more than I'd like. Okay, overall pretty good. Oh, so with that, I'll probably do a smidge of a release on my upper calf like I did last time on that left leg to make that back of the knee and hamstring activation feel a bit better. So I'll probably do that just in between this and jumping onto the seated hamstring curl. Hopefully that fixes it. Oh, okay, let's get it done. So we're sitting on 120 pounds on the stack. It's gonna move up as we go. And I think this should be a good entry point and then we'll move up. Okay. Make sure they're firing off evenly. Nice. Felt pretty good. Started off a little bit funky, but after the first 5 reps, I kind of started getting into a bit of a groove. And those last 10 to 11 were actually pretty good. Okay, let's move up from there. Let's go up to 140 pounds. So up 2 plates at a time. Okay. Set number 2, working set, 140 pounds on the stack. So if we can kind of work off the momentum that we're getting at the end of the last set, that'd be great. It was hitting a bit closer to the upper part of the hamstring on each leg, which is interesting. In all honesty, I really probably need that to develop a bit more. The lower part of my hamstring seems a bit more developed on my legs whenever I've checked them, but you never know until you're shredded, right? So let's get this done. Hopefully this feels good. Locked in. Here we go. Nice. Definitely can go up from there, guys. I felt pretty good. Let's go to 160. So far, so good. Set number 3. 160. Let's get it done. Damn, come on. Wish there was like an assist lever for this. That'd be like magic. There we go. Oh. Okay, that was a damn good set. Oh man, they definitely feel pretty fried. Okay, one more working set and we'll switch over to quads. Okay, last working set of the hamstring curls, guys. I'm gonna keep it at the same weight. There's no point pushing it harder than where it's at the moment because honestly, it's feeling pretty good. If I go any heavier, there's a bit of a chance that it actually may tweak it or trigger it in some way, and I don't really want to do that. So we'll just keep it at the 160 and we'll push from there. Okay, whew, that was pretty good. Happy with that. Let's move over to quads. leg extensions. Let's start on 100 and we'll work our way up there. Hopefully the knees feel fine today, especially with all of that pre-activity work that we've been doing to try and fix the tendonitis. Here we go. Okay, that felt awesome. That actually felt really good. Okay, from there we'll go up to 140 and we'll see how we feel. Hopefully we can get up into the 200 range without actually having our knees feel like dog shit, but we'll see how we go. And then hopefully we'll have enough energy and you know, the knees will be warmed up enough to be doing some really comfortable and decent working sets of the RDLs, the stiff legged deadlifts. Okay, set number 2. Working set number 2, 140. Hopefully this feels good as well. And we can start moving into what I'd like to think is bigger boy territory, leg growing territory per se. Okay. Nice. Light niggle, but then I kind of adjusted the movement and it felt a bit better. I don't want to push it to the point where, like the last 3 sessions, it's been feeling good and then I push it one set too hard. So I'm going to go up plate at a time, do 160 before we go to 180. I think that's a smart bet, guys. Oh, okay, we switched lenses to get a bit up close and personal. Hopefully this 160 goes down a treat. If so, then we'll finish strong on a set of 180. And then hopefully the legs are still feeling fresh enough for a nice few working sets of a compound. Okay, let's get it done. Nice, that felt really good. Okay, let's go up to the 180. Oh, okay. Set number, I think this is 4, guys. Working set number 4. Just on the 180, so with the 180, we're gonna try and push it for 15, maybe more, try to squeeze the juice on it, and see how we go from there. Okay, here we go. Nice, that felt good. Okay, that's the end of quaddies. Let's move into some sort of compound, guys. Yeah. Decided on doing a bit of pendulum squat after I put a couple of kids through the ringer on this one. They were doing this with one plate, which is what's on here. I'm just gonna warm up, but I might have pushed them a bit too hard. They've all got jelly legs and one of them's been having a bit of a hard time with his recovery after his set, so hopefully he's feeling a bit better. But we'll smash this one out. I'll go for a good 20 or 30, get it done, and then we'll probably go off from there. Okay, that was 35. Oh boy, now I feel sorry for those kids. I've been training legs a little longer than them, and that was pretty fucking rough, so whoops. If you're watching this, boys, I hope you don't hate me. Okay, I think they're done with this one, I assume. The bags are still here. I'm gonna do another set and a few more after this. Let's go. Okay, I've been called out over here, so I better get this, better get this one done, guys. Yeah, you're right. You hear that, boys? But dollars. Get 40, no way. Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, we've got one last set. Let's get it done. Just gonna aim for another 30 of this and then we're out of here. Ooh, okay. It's a nice 3 sets of 35, 30, 30. We're all done with this. We're all done with legs. Let's sign this one off the books and go home. Either way, I might as well outro here anyway. So, yeah, today's session got a little bit sidetracked, a little bit chin-wagged, but it was for a good cause, helped a few young lads out. That's what matters. And, trying to get comfortable with my legs. But, you know, days can end up like that in the gym, especially when you're at a great gym like Silverback's Bendigo, because everyone here is pretty awesome. So it's very easy to do, but I shouldn't be doing it. I do have a competition on the mind, a date and site. I'm not going to say it just yet because that locks me in, and not yet. But either way, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow, which should be, I think it's shoulder day, which is a good day, followed by arms, which is an even better day. But either way, time to go home, refeed, and play with some new toys that arrived. That being a camera and a drone. So super exciting to play with those. Okay guys, remember to stay shredded, swole, sexy, I don't know, whatever the heck you're aiming for. But most of all, stay tuned and always squeeze the juice. See you guys. Oh.